अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। उम्मीद करती हूँ कि आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। तो आज की वीडियो को करते हैं स्टार्ट। आज की वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं सरप्राइजिंग डिस्कवरी के बारे में, रिवील्ड आफ्टर सिफ्टिंग थ्रू सोलर सिस्टम डस्ट। तो आप ये देख सकते हैं, आपको पिक में भी नज़र आ रहा होगा, सन, मरकरी, वीनस एंड अर्थ। तो इन दिस इलस्ट्रेशन सेवरल डस्ट रिंग्स सर्कल द सन. These rings form when planets' gravities tug dust gains into the orbit around the Sun. Recently, scientists have detected a dust ring at Mercury's orbit. Other hypotheses: the source of Venus' dust rings is a group of never before detected two orbital asteroids. Just as dust gathers in corners and along bookshelves in our home, dust piles up in space too. But when the dust settles in the solar system, it's often in rings. Several dust rings circle the sun. The rings trace the orbits. The rings trace the orbits to the whose gravity tugs dust into the orbits of planets, dust into place around the sun as it drifts on its way to the center of the solar system. The dust consists of crushed up remains from the formation of the solar system some 4.6 billion years ago, rubble from asteroid collisions or crumbs from blazing comets. Dust is dispersed throughout the entire solar system, but it collects at grainy rings overlaying the orbits on Earth and Venus, rings that can be seen with telescopes on Earth. By studying this dust, what it's made of, where it comes from, and how it moves through space, scientists seek clues to understanding the birth of planets and the composition of all that we see in the solar system. Two recent studies report new discoveries of dust rings in the inner solar system. One study uses NASA data to outline evidence for a dust ring around the Sun at Mercury's orbit. A second study from NASA identifies the likely source of the dust rings at Venus orbit, a group of never before detected asteroids co-orbiting with the planet. It's not every day you get to discover something new in the inner solar system, said Mark Kuchner, an author of the Venus Study and astrophysics at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. This is right in our neighborhood. Scientists think planets start off as merry grains of dust. They emerge from giant disks of gas and dust that circle young stars. Gravity and other forces cause material within the disk to collide and classic illustration. Another ring around the sun. Guillermo Steinberg and Russell Howard, both solar scientists at the Naval Research Laboratory in Washington, D.C., did not set out to find a dust ring. We found it by chance, Steinberg said, laughing. The scientists summarized their findings in a paper published in the Astrophysical Journal on November 21, 2018. They describe evidence of a fine haze of cosmic dust over Mercury's orbit, forming a ring some 9.3 million miles wide. Mercury 3030 miles wide, just big enough for the continental United States to stretch across. Wedges through this vast dust trail as it circles the sun. Ironically, the two scientists stumble upon the dust ring while searching for evidence of a dust-free region close to the sun. At some distance from the sun, according to the decades-old prediction, the star's mighty heat should vaporize dust, sweeping clean an entire stretch of space. Knowing where this boundary is can tell scientists about the composition of the dust itself and hint at how planets formed in the young solar system. फिर आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, इसके अलावा आपको यहाँ पे मैं दिखा देती हूँ स्क्रॉल डाउन करके। ये देखें जी, वीनस डस्ट रिंग, फिर इज एस्ट्रॉइड्स हाइडिंग इन वीनस ऑर्बिट। This is not the first time scientists have found a dust ring in the inner solar system. 25 years ago, scientists discovered that Earth orbits the Sun within a giant ring of dust. Others uncovered a similar ring near Venus orbit, first using archival data from the German-American Helios space probes in 2007 and then confirming it in 2013 with stereo data. जी तो फ्रेंड्स, ये थी मेरी आज की वीडियो। उम्मीद करती हूँ आपको पसंद आई होगी। अगर आप लोगों को मेरी ये वीडियो पसंद आई है तो इसे लाइक करना मत भूलिएगा और मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें। फिर मिलेंगे किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। टिल देन अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।